Well, speaking of busted faces, you squared off with your idol, Bob Probert, and I guess you apologized to him after the way the fight transpired. And then
really,
you found out after the fact that he was actually nervous the night before, worried about fighting you, and you were a youngster.
Yeah, it's crazy the stories you hear after the fact. And, if I knew now what I knew then, it would be a lot different, but it doesn't work out that way. No. But literally, Probie was an idol. I mean, I think anybody that throws knuckles knows Probie and knows what he's done. And I asked him earlier in the game, and he did that cagey thing, not now, kid. And I was like, yes, sir, okay. And, I wasn't going to be a dick and slashing him and trying to, antagonize him or anything because I didn't want him ripping my head off even more because, he is Bob Probert. And I think we were winning 4-1 later in the game, and I'm skating up the ice, and I hear this tap. I feel this tap on the back of my leg. Let's go, kid. And I was like, okay, let's go. We going to Disneyland? Okay, let's go. It's like, yeah. So I grabbed a hold of Probie, and, I was doing pretty good there for a little bit. And then I went to go re-grab, and then he lifted his arm at the same time. I grabbed under his armpit, and then he just teed off on me. And it was a learning lesson. And I always find it funny that people that have comments about it now, fuck off with your comments and your bullshit.
You try standing toe-to-toe
with them.
Hey, don't go on Twitter.
Or come see me in Grand Lake. I'll fucking tune you up. Either way. You think it's so fucking easy. It's fucking nut.
Yeah, exactly.
But, everybody thinks that I was, being a dick to him, but he literally knocked me out. I'm out on my feet. I just have a death grip on him, and that was always kind of one of my things was my grip. If I got a hold of you, you ain't getting away.
Yeah.
So I had a death grip on him, and eventually came to once Odgers and Deadmarsh came over and tapped me and brought me back into my body. I was like, "Hey, what's up, boys?" And they were like, "Parksy, look." I was like, "Oh shit, Probie. Oh, sorry about that," and let go of him. And
it's like lockjaw on a dog.
Exactly, yeah. But I was literally I remember the refs trying to yank my fingers and hitting my hands, and I was like, "No, not going to happen." And I was literally, it was an out-of-body experience. I literally was out of my body going, that stupid kid. Well, look what he's doing. And that was me. But it was a learning lesson. And, the next time Probie and I played, I was just like, I really apologize about what I did. And he's like, that's all right, kid. You're going to have a long career. And, I've done worse than you. So I was like, okay.
Said that?
Yeah. And then come to find out, we do the Bob Probert ride. Unfortunately, after Probert's already passed. And Danny tells us a story that, Probie was up the one night before they come to Colorado, and he's like, Danny, this kid's, he's tough, and I don't know, and he was worried. And, I think even my whole career, I think you always have the butterflies and you always have the thought, because you don't want to think, oh, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, or you get tuned up and you're done. So you always have to have, a little bit of all of it for it to work out. But
yeah, the fear might almost help you in that aspect, right? Where it's almost like a player too. If he's a skill player, gets too comfortable, somebody's coming for your job in either fighting or doing whatever you're doing in life.
Exactly. Yep.